Hello and welcome to the lecture on Compensation Plan Design, Principles of Success. In the history of direct selling, we have seen great companies emerge as industry leaders. There have also been hundreds of not-so-great ones. In the companies, people who rise to the top follow some timeless principles of success in direct selling. Some of the principles are: balance the key sales force behaviors using your compensation plan. Always have a strong retailing emphasis. Build strong managers. Build strong leaders. Build a retention culture. Let's talk about balancing the key sales force behaviors. The money spent on sales force compensation represents your single largest expense. The return on investment for this large expenditure must be measured in terms of behaviors. There are 5 golden behaviors that need to build the business. 1. Retailing. 2. Recruiting. 3. Building managers. 4. Building leaders. 5. Retention. Let us now look at our plan and the behaviors it supports. There's a simple way to analyze your plan for the behaviors it supports. Take each type of commission at the lowest granular level of detail and ask yourself, if this was the only type of commission the plan paid, what would it make me do? For example, if your plan paid out 6% for 4 levels of sponsors, isolate the level 1 commission in your mind. Here we will know about building a strong retailing ethic. Of all of the 5 golden behaviors, this one may have the greatest impact on your success for several reasons. 1. Retention of new recruits. Industry-wide, most attrition occurs during the first 60 to 90 days of a new recruit. Why? Most find that their participation in the business opportunity simply is not worth their time. They don't earn enough in their first few weeks to justify their time involved. 2. DSA statistics suggest that 54% of all new recruits were customers before they decided to become distributors. If you develop a strong retailing ethic, you not only build sales but you also create a huge pool of great recruiting prospects with your customers. 3. Companies that build a strong retailing ethic find they can enroll many new customers for every new distributor. Let's now talk about building strong managers. A manager usually has a group of 6 to 20 active sales reps who they train and motivate. Managers are experts at selling and recruiting, and you depend on them to direct others to do the same. The ultimate goal of a manager is to help others in their group or team to become strong managers. To build managers, your compensation plan must have the right incentives for distributors so they will want to be managers. Their income must be well worth the challenge and time commitment. The plan must compensate well for building and training a personal group and ultimately helping others to also become managers. Building strong leaders. Your success will be no greater than your success in building a group of strong leaders in the field. Leaders provide the strength that sustains and builds the business over time. To develop strong leaders, you must develop strong managers. All good leaders were strong managers, first. Second, the compensation plan must reward leaders for leadership behavior. What is leadership behavior? The development of new managers and leaders below them and helping them, in turn, to develop other managers and leaders. Build a strong retention culture. No amount of recruiting will compensate for poor retention. No matter how many are recruited, you can lose just as many as you recruit. The key to growth is retention, and it's often the most elusive. Here are some tips you'll want your compensation plan to address to keep your people working hard month after month. Use golden handcuffs to keep them engaged in the business. Would ya walk away from a $300 per month income stream? Your compensation plan needs to help people develop a recurring income stream as quickly as possible of at least $300 per month. Use both a stick and a carrot. When a person fails to meet their minimum requirements, don't continue paying them as if they had. Use a paid-as title as well as a recognition or badge title. Handsomely reward your strong managers for their team-building results. As they work with their team members, you'll see retention increase. If you reward managers more for their personal sales than for their team building, you'll see them sell more but fall down in their team building. This will cause an increased attrition rate. Use recognition at every opportunity to affirm the right behaviors that build successful teams and downline organizations. Training often the missing ingredient. Successful companies quickly learn that they need both motivation as well as training programs to build lasting success. Motivation without competence doesn't work. Be sure your compensation plan has a strong and effective training program that is in perfect alignment with its principles and techniques for building success. Let's now conclude. Follow these timeless principles of success and you can't go wrong. Balance the key Salesforce behaviors using your compensation plan. Always have a strong retailing emphasis. Build strong managers. Build strong leaders. Build a retention culture.